Hello everybody, welcome to another Lords of the Fallen stream today with our Nami support. The girlfriend is in... Oh yeah, right, my bad. Forgot to put on... Well, not my bad, Intel's bad, but... Or Asus is bad, I don't know. Either is the mainboard or the CPU. But we know how to fix it. Okay, otherwise everything's fine, that's great. Yeah, we got Nami support today. The reason is because my girlfriend is in Denmark. And gonna come back on Sunday. So we're a bit lonely. No, not that lonely, but Nami's still there to support us. And yeah, so let's see, are we gonna get any... Well, I don't even know if we're gonna see a boss, so I don't know if we're gonna get any first tries today. I watched Killers of the Blood Moon, or whatever the name of the movie was. A friend invited me for my birthday. That is coming up, and I think it was a good movie, but it was a bit long. I think you could have told the story in maybe 1 hour less. I mean, I know what they tried to achieve by making it so long, but it did feel a bit too long for my too slow for my personal taste, right? It was good, but very slow. So if you thought Oppenheimer was kind of long, well, that movie's even longer. Well, it feels even longer. I think it's roughly the same length. I don't know. Yeah, but it was fine. But yeah, it's watchable, I guess. Okay, so I also installed Assassin's Creed Valhalla a little bit and tried it out on my new OLED TV, and yeah, it looks really good. I'm also really curious to see how Alan Wake is gonna look, because it's supposedly the prettiest game of this generation, and yeah, kind of curious. We need to... I mean, this game is also super pretty, to be honest, but okay. We need to go somewhere else, right? This was a dead end, as far as I know. So... to be honest, I don't even know. I don't even know. We currently are somewhere, I don't know where we are. But I think it was a dead end, and now we can continue somewhere else. The way we're going to decide where we want to go next is probably just by looking... I don't even know. Maybe... I want to look where this one is, to be honest. But yeah, I don't really know where I want to go next, so kind of curious to see where the game will lead us. Just double checking HDR, just because I want to make sure everything's fine. Okay, that looks good. Okay, this is... Okay, and now I know where we are here. That's not where we want to go. I think district is also not where we want to go, so I'm just trying to figure out, right? I'm trying to go... I think mansion would be the next location I want to go to. This leads to mansion. I don't think it did. I mean, the next one they're showing us is Memorial, so pathways after Memorial, according to this. Which is kind of weird, but... Okay, so if they want us to go Memorial next, I guess we're just gonna go Memorial. And I also don't think we have any upgrade materials. Or anything else, for that matter. I'm gonna double check quickly. Okay, no, so we don't have any upgrade materials and also only have one of those. Oh, we have a new remembrance, right? That's what I wanted to check. Yeah, and you know, cinema projectors kind of look ass compared to modern television, so every time when you go to cinema, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, you go with a friend or something, right? But there is actually no real reason to go there beyond having the opportunity to watch a movie a little bit earlier. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's entirely right, entirely worth it anymore. I mean, imagine, right, when you went to cinema before and at home you had these really shitty small TVs, so it was like an insane upgrade, and now there hardly is any difference. It's kind of really interesting. I don't think we can do that, and I also think he's gonna offer us to do it. I mean, indicate that we can do it in the menu anyway.
Of the lamp, like you, I serve.
Yeah, so you need catalysts for those. Okay, yeah, so we already checked all of those, so I'm just gonna go over them quickly. Unfortunately, we can't see how many we currently are holding. So I just bought that, for whatever reason. And... okay, now we have a new remembrance, the one of Hera Dervla, the Pledge Knight, and Spurned. Yeah, so that's not too important. But this one, what does it have? A great sword? I mean, could be cool, but not for us. And good scalings too. A crossbow, gauntlets, armor. I mean, they're pretty heavy. Oh, it's not that heavy. Arms and leggings. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's kind of the first one I kind of would think about getting, right? Just because it's kind of cool. But it is extremely heavy. I mean, 7.9, 9.3, what do we have currently? Yeah, it's almost as heavy as ours. I mean, the legs weren't that heavy, right? The legs actually were quite heavy. You know, why not, right? I mean, come on, we're not gonna buy so many things, so let's just buy the entire set so we have it. I like the idea behind that, by the way. It's really cool, kind of different than what Souls does, and in my opinion, kind of seems pretty nice. Okay, so these are a lot heavier, so I think we can just try putting them on. Wait, did I buy a ring? Wait, what did I buy? We bought something that looked like gauntlets, but those weren't gauntlets, so what did we buy? Because the helmet is a helmet, right? But what was the other thing we bought? I thought it was for the arms, but I guess not. I mean, this really doesn't look as good, to be honest. Already this doesn't... I already don't like it. Sovereign Protector... I mean, it does have more physical defense, a little bit. Yeah, I think in general already kinda not the biggest fan, not gonna lie. But what else did we buy? I really can't remember, and that's not so good. We just spent a little bit on something for no reason, maybe. So what exactly did we get? Maybe it was a catalyst or something, but I really don't know. So, yeah, kind of weird, kind of weird. There it is. No, those are arms. Now that's kind of weird. So those were arms, but we also bought the Hero stuff to. I mean, let's first of all get back into the physical world, and then we can compare the visuals. But already now, I can tell I don't like it too much. The silhouette already is kind of ass. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I mean, sure. Let's be fair and apply the tinct, so we can really judge it. Nah, I mean, it kind of looks cool, right? Because because now it's golden, right? It kind of looks way better now because the colors kind of match better. But I still think it is a bit much. I think it does put a little bit too much contrast on everything else, but I do like it, right? It's not like I hate it or anything, but I still think it kind of looks off compared to the other one, so I'm not gonna use it. But this one kind of interests me. What does it look like? Well, those are just shackles. I'm gonna make those golden too. No, these are definitely hard-coded to that color, so I guess we're just gonna go with what we had before, which basically means we're gonna go with that helmet and these gauntlets. I think they kind of fit, or maybe I'm not so sure actually. Maybe I like those more. I think kind of looks nice too. Yeah, hard to tell. Both of them are pretty nice. These are, I think, way too much. I mean, these are incredibly heavy, and they're also kind of way too big. But what about those, right? I mean, if we change the color, these might be actually pretty cool. I mean, sure. Now we're at medium. And these do look very, very bulky, which I don't like. Because that's what I really appreciated about... what I really appreciated about these was that they kind of looked, you know, more in line with what you would expect. Okay, unfortunately they have no color on top of them, so I think the gauntlets are also kind of not that great. I mean, in theory these could be kind of cool too, with the tint applied. So yeah, these are also kind of cool, to be honest. I think I like those more, just because I think it's kind of cool that now our hands and our feet are both, you know, free, and also they have better stats. So this one's still kind of interesting too, to be honest. Oh, one hand's gold and the other one isn't. Yeah, kind of also cool. I like it. But these, of course, have... I mean, of course, they have significantly worse stats. So, I mean, not true, actually. They're kind of so good. I mean, these are pretty good, though. Not gonna lie. Yeah, and these also are kind of way better in everything, so... Yeah, these are highly fire resistant. But I still like that these are open in a way, and these aren't, unfortunately. I mean, is the gray very much at odds with the rest of the equipment? And he does say the tins between individual things. But I think not. I think these are actually kind of also okay. They have these leather gauntlets. Yeah, kind of also cool. I mean, the stats are really better, so... I mean, not true. They're worse than everything else. Yeah, I just don't know, man. These are a bit much, maybe. But they are very evenly distributed. I mean, they do make us look a lot more bulky. Yeah, these are also kind of cool. You also got the leather gauntlets. I mean, I like those, for sure, but... they also have a very even distribution, but these are just better, right? So it just kind of feels weird not to go for those. But let's just go with these for a while, and if we don't like them, we can go back at any time. But they do make our arms very, very thick. Which I'm not so sure I like. Yeah, I think they're a bit too thick, so... with those, the problem is I think the hands are very, very large, so... yeah, I mean, these are kind of... no, they're way too much. So I think we're gonna go with the... either those... or... it's so hard to decide. Yeah, I don't know, man. Both of them are actually, in my opinion, pretty good. I think I like those a lot better, to be honest. Okay, so let's just roll with this. It's more about fashion, right? It's not really about... that's for me anyway, so... and I also don't think they matter a lot. Yeah, I think this is gonna be good. I mean, to be honest, I would have liked the arms to be completely free. Like, our... feet, but the only one that offer that are those. And... I mean, they do offer a lot of other defense, but this one has a lot of wither defense, which is kind of very relevant, so... Way more so than burn. But I still do like the idea very much of having 3 arms. But come on, what the fuck, who cares? I do kinda. I don't know why. Sometimes if a game enables, you know, a lot of fashion choices, I kind of get hung up on them. So let's just go back to the memorial, I guess. Yeah, let's go memorial. Because I'm just expecting these to be ordered in by order of difficulty, right? That's what I'm expecting. Up to Kelrath. I can't remember. Every time I look at this, I just can't remember. I have to go again. We just went there, but I for the love of me, I can't remember. And that is definitely a criticism I have when it comes to these icons. They do look kind of different, but I don't think a lot of them do a good job when it comes to showing what the area is. And I think one of the main reasons for that is that they include the I mean, they do, right? If you know what the area is, they help. But let's take 2 for example, which don't help as much. These 2, or this one, and this one, these are, yeah, if you know where they are, you can get it, but they almost only show the you know, the vestige, right? And they don't really show the area. So I think it would have been way smarter to try to encapsulate what the area looks like, and not what the exact location of the vestige looks like, right? So I think the image, for example, this is fine, right? You can immediately guess where this is. That's also fine, no problem. You can immediately guess it. This is fine, right? This is also perfect. This one's kind of, yeah, it's also okay. This one's kind of, I don't know. Don't like it too much. This one could have also done a better job. Yeah, I don't know. It would have been so easy just, you know, to feature more prominent stuff in the location without really... Like this, for example, right? It doesn't show the vestige. But it's very easy to see stuff. Doesn't show the vestige, but, you know, this is better. So the focus on the vestige like this is really bad. So, yeah, I'm kind of... not the biggest fan of that. So, is it really bad, right? Does it make the game objectively a lot worse or anything? Of course not, right? It doesn't really matter. It is, in my opinion, just a very small detail. But since we are very, you know, positive towards the game a lot of the time, I just wanted to make sure that, yeah, we also kind of, you know, show that the game sometimes has a few issues and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm kind of weird because I'm just trying to figure something out. Oh, did I actually? Oh wait, sorry, I have to double check something quickly. Okay, so the thing is, YouTube kind of normalizes the volume of the videos in a weird way. So, I changed my setup here, and now it's not good anymore. It's just gonna change it back. Yeah, so sorry if it's a bit loud at the moment. Just gonna fix it. Okay, now it should be fine again. Yeah, the problem is, for whatever reason, YouTube kind of normalizes the volume, and I thought that I was being too quiet, and so I increased my volume on my microphone, but that wasn't the issue at all. So yeah, for sure, I shouldn't change it. Um, yeah, so I have to look into that and why exactly that happened, or is happening. Um, so some sort of volume normalization is happening in YouTube, and I don't know really why. Kind of annoying, to be honest. Um, Yeah, so it's a YouTube thing, unfortunately. I can't really do much about it. But okay, so I know it's not on my end, so I just double checked here. Yeah, so everything here is fine. We can go back to enabling everything, and we can finally start playing the game. Sorry for the long interruption. Yeah, this time around we should be on the level for this content, as far as I know. Can you please? Thank you. Hi. The burn is kind of funny, but I don't know if it's really good. So we do see some stuttering here, which might be tied to shader compilation again. We can reset the the thing if we want to, but I'm not entirely sure if we want to do that or not. But you know, in general, maybe wouldn't be the worst idea ever. So yeah, but it does seem to work. That's good to see. Yeah, everything else looks kind of okay. Okay, we got fucked. But what I wanted to say, actually, oh, you're gonna fuck him. No, you can't fuck him. What I just wanted to say is, actually, it might be smarter to get hit to destroy it, but I don't think that was the case. Yeah, so defeating him should be pretty easy. Well, I take that back because we're actually brain dead, and I'm just very worried about falling off the cliff, to be honest. How many bombs do we need to get him to be poisoned? Right, that's one bomb. That's 2 bombs. Okay, 2 bombs is enough to get him poisoned. I still think we're only going to use those for bosses. And hey, Oidoxus. Wait, you actually found my channel? How are you? And I really should actually put the heads up on Twitch. I should do the Twitch stream. I just have to set back up the Twitch stuff to let people know that I'm currently on YouTube. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I didn't forget about it. I thought about it.
Such a heretical burden.
But
I cannot help but feel
yeah,
like
currently
this
we're just gonna
only
be here,
leads
so
me, leads all of us further from Aureus' light, not closer to it. Exactor, there must be some other way.
So you deem my guidance injudicious?
No,
And your soul of greater significance than the world entire, and all other souls upon it?
No.
For one whose family name bears the shame it does, Isaac, you exhibit an unfortunate tendency toward recalcitrance. I would be discontented if the hubris to which your brother succumbed was confirmed a familial sin.
by the way, not aliasing.
Look to the damnatory skin
It is
paladin, for that
the
is your true burden.
Umbral effect. We already heard this one before, I think. Yeah, there. If you look at the race, it looks a little bit aliased, but that's because of the distortion effect, which is a bit too periodic to really be invisible. Yeah, I think we're way more at the level we should be for this area now, so this seems perfectly fine to be at. We could exit here. I mean, why not, right? You can just get hit again. Perfect. Like, can you actually hear me? I'm just curious. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Oh, really? He forgot he could do that. Yeah, I think burn is kind of okay, right? I think it is applied the same way that it is applied to you as a player. So there's only one thing I don't know. I thought about it when, you know, thinking about the game. Is there a reason maybe to wait with the sucking of the souls, right? When you suck them all in, is the multiplier applied to the souls on the ground, or is it applied the moment you suck them in? Because if it's applied the moment you suck them in, you might be better off just waiting, you know, until your multiplier is very high and then sucking them all in at once. I hope it isn't the case, because that would mean it would be suboptimal to pick it up, so it could become very annoying and min-maxy in a way. Oh, and the Happy Hop finally beat the God Run 3, which is great because it really took a long time for it. I mean, well, a long time, I have no idea if it's a long time for, you know, it's very difficult, just other people beat him to it. But still, I think he's very happy about it and it was cool to watch, and since I don't think no-hit runs are races anyway, I don't really care about it too much. You actually found your YouTube channel early and then completely forgot about it. Well, my YouTube channel so far was only, you know, as a VOD archive, so it wasn't really managed at all or anything. It was just a VOD upload. And the main reason why now the quality is better on YouTube is because the VODs aren't uploaded from Twitch anymore. If you upload Twitch VODs directly from Twitch to YouTube, the quality gets so bad. It's already not good on Twitch, and then you have like double bad, right? You have the quality from Twitch, which is ass, and then you have the upload quality from Twitch to YouTube, which again makes it even worse. So yeah, that's the main advantage from being directly on YouTube. It's just that the VOD quality is a lot higher, and because we can stream AV1 30k bitrate 1044p. Which is obviously a lot better than what Twitch can handle at the moment. Yeah, so that's basically one of the main reasons too why I'm fucking dumb. Fuck you, man. Fuck you too. And we can't even kill it, right? That's the most annoying part about this. Can't even kill it, so kind of feels like we should be dead permanently. Hungering Knot, that looks like it could be... no, I don't know what it is actually. It's probably a catalyst, right? Yeah, whenever I don't know what it is, it's probably a catalyst. Yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons, and also that I wanted to transition to English most of the time. And I just think YouTube is kind of better for that if you're a super small channel, because I don't know, if you're on Twitch, I mean we're already struggling to you know, get any new viewers click even on the stream when we're doing German streams for games which are pretty big, and I basically have no way of reaching new people on Twitch when we play games like Lords of the Fallen, or I don't know, if we would play Alan Wake, Cyberpunk, which is basically dead if you're an English streamer, so a small English streamer, if you're not in a category which is very small. And since I play mostly these games, I just thought it just doesn't make sense, right? It just doesn't make sense. I want to stream in English, and it's kind of unfortunate. But it doesn't mean that we're going to reach more people here, but at least the archives are going to be a bit more high quality. That's the main upside, I guess. So at least I have like an archive of videos where the quality isn't ass anymore. Yeah. The downside is we're not on Twitch anymore. Following in steps of a doomed paladin. I guess we're being invaded? No, follow in the footsteps of a doomed paladin. That seems to be an in-game thing. Yeah, so it is the quality, but also that I want to stream in English, and also that I want to partition the VODs, which I'm doing now, because it basically increases your reach significantly. I mean, just partitioning a 6-hour VOD basically 10x's your views on the VOD, because people tend to click on it more. And of course it doesn't mean that more people follow through, but in general you just have more possibilities to reach somebody. And the biggest downside obviously is that I like Twitch more from a cultural standpoint. I like the Twitch culture. And that's the main thing I kind of miss on YouTube, is the availability of emotes and stuff like that. So yeah. And the app is kind of ass for streaming from your smartphone, so that's kind of bad too. But otherwise, are you okay? Because we didn't speak in quite a while. But I should still do the announcement on Twitch, obviously, that I'm probably going to stay here for a while. Because even AV, let's be real, if Twitch adds AV1, we still have to deal with the YouTube upload stuff, and we also have to... And AV1's probably going to be capped at 6K anyway, or 8K, so AV1's not going to get the same bitrate as YouTube. And also it doesn't really change anything about the problems Twitch has when it comes to potential visibility. So yeah, I just guess YouTube is maybe, we'll see, a better place, but so far both are kind of equally shit. So when it comes to viewer base basically, because I also had a few people who came by and said hi, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But otherwise, just looking at the stats, I mean, be realistic. I'm giving my best, but I don't think I'm going to ever reach a lot of people. So, the archive quality is kind of also important. So the few people that watch me can at least have a good quality. And you're doing very well. I'm also doing very well. I just, last week I set up my new TV, my first 4K screen and OLED. Well, no, that's not true. My first OLED screen was the first Google phone. It was the Google Nexus. Had an OLED screen, the first smartphone, I think, with an OLED. I think the first OLEDs were invented, by the way, in 1987, and the first consumer OLED was, I think, in a camera in 2003. And yeah, but first 4K OLED TV, and yeah, I bought the flagship model from Sony. Don't buy the flagship model from